OK, hallucinating then.
Well, you really think I'd dream all this up?
Well, ain't you forgetting something? This knight in shining armour. This Saint Jace who you're talking about. He was supposed to have stepped in and looked after me and my mum. Well, he walked out on us. So how does that fit in with what you're trying to tell me, eh? And then, years later, turns up out of the blue and wants to see me again. Now, why would he do that, eh? Why would he want to get back with a kid who isn't even his own flesh and blood?
Well, maybe because he always thought of you as his own flesh and blood.
Well, who would think like that?
Me. I do with Dennis. Jay, I don't know why he walked out. I don't know why he came back again.
Because none of this happened. That's why. Not like you're saying, anyway.
But maybe he made a promise in his head to you, to your mum. You know, he said he'd look after you. He said he'd look after her as well. And he did for a few years. But then it all went wrong and... Well, he bowed, yeah.
And then what? What, he had second thoughts, did he?
Or maybe it was her dying like that. Maybe that's what did it. I never asked him, how could I? But, you know, something like that, it does things to you. And I know it. It makes you think about what you've done wrong and maybe how you could put things right.
I ain't listening to any more of this. He said he'd been working the cruise ships. That's where he'd been all that time, trying to get his life back on track. Billy never bought it. He reckoned he was a wrong 'un from the start. And Billy was right. 'Cause he hadn't been working at all. He'd been in prison. And that really screwed me up. Because the first thing he'd done to me in all that time was lie through his teeth. I stood by that bus stop. I got out a knife and I carved Liar into the shelter. And now you're trying to tell me that that was nothing compared to the big lie he'd been telling me all his life?
It wasn't a lie.
Well, you just said it was.
He just didn't tell you the truth. That's all.
What's the difference?
He was protecting you. That ain't a lie. That's the difference.